Welcome back, guys, to a new video and a new haircut as well. Yeah, my hair has never been this short, but low-key digging it. Anyway, I know I have been dry on tattoo content, and it's for multiple reasons, because I haven't been getting tattooed, so it's like, I think more videos where I'm talking about and sharing my tattoo journey are like more interesting and stuff. But yeah, the videos where I don't know, share tattoo tips, I have no ideas on that. But yeah, so there are multiple reasons why, like my tattoo artist, he is moving and all of that, and he's busy with his own life currently, so that sort of whole thing has been postponed, and I totally respect that. So I'm waiting when I can get another chance to get tattooed and have like my back finished, and I'm not gonna run to another artist to get that done. Maybe if I find another artist to, like, I don't know, get other tattoos done, yeah, but I'm not too hot on that. So I thought I'd make this video sharing the story of how me and my husband got tattooed on our wedding day. We got these little tattoos. Also because but like some of you had questions about it, and I did get some DMs of people asking me, how did we do it? Like, what's the story, what's the context and stuff. So yeah, at first I thought this was like a little personal thing that we did, but like, yeah, I got a lot of questions from you guys about it, so I just thought I'd share it. So yeah, how did we get to this plan, to this idea, and how did we get it executed? I'd say we were planning the wedding together, obviously, and we did think of getting matching tattoos. Like, we have thought of getting matching tattoos like for a long time now, but somehow never just really got to it. And then we thought, hey, like, wedding would be the perfect occasion and time to get tattooed. But our first initial idea was that we get married and then like a few days later or something we go and get tattooed. Somehow, I think my husband came up with this idea. He's like, hey, how cool would it be that we get tattooed on our wedding day? And the reason he had this idea and the reason that this would be possible is because his best man is a tattoo artist, which is the same tattoo artist that has done the majority of my tattoos, Emīls Salmiņš, and he's married to my husband's sister. So my husband's sister was my like bridesmaid. I guess those are the terms in English, because in Latvian you have just like one name for the like witnesses. Like, yeah, they were witnesses for us. So yeah, he's a tattoo artist, and I've talked about him a lot on my channel. That was the only reason that was even an idea. But at first we were like, of course we would have to pitch this idea to Emīls and ask him if that's even possible, or if he even feels okay doing that, or stuff like that, you know, like taking these things into account. And at first I was like a little bit like juggling the idea. I was like, yeah, like I do want matching tattoos with my husband, but getting them on the wedding day, like I didn't think it's very sanitary, and like it's the wedding day, like afterwards you get drunk or whatnot. So I didn't think it was like a solid good idea to get tattoos on the wedding day. I was open for it, you know, I was like, yeah, that would be cool, okay? When I was going to get a tattoo done by Emīls or something, but I was there at the tattoo shop, I asked him like, hey, what does he think of this idea? Yeah, and he was like, yeah, it's totally doable. It's like, if it's a small tattoo and it's not gonna take long, yeah, I can have like everything, I'm gonna take everything with me, I'm gonna make it all this thing sanitary and like stuff like that. And so he agreed to it, which I was surprised, because I thought he was gonna be like, oh no, it's gonna be a hassle and stuff like that. He's like, no, that's a cool idea, that's unique, that's cool. I was like, well, okay, great. So yeah, he agreed to that, and so we agreed that this is happening. And so me and my husband started looking for ideas for matching tattoos. Like, we jumped between a few ideas, and I think there's still like matching tattoos that we would want to get, but they are like bigger. So at first we thought for a tattoo that would be like this big, but still we thought it's too big. It would take time, and it wouldn't be like nothing with crazy shading, just like line work. And so we bounced between a few ideas, like having a quote tattooed on us that's from our favorite song, or like, I don't know, some characters or something, but something that resembles the both of us having tattooed on us. And then we were like, yeah, but that's gonna be maybe a little bit too difficult and too time consuming, because we don't want to spend half a day upstairs getting tattooed when it's our wedding day and like we have guests and stuff, you know. We ended up thinking that, okay, we're gonna get like a tiny symbol or something tattooed, and then we were like contemplating on that, and that's how we got to the idea of getting a heart tattooed. And at first we were like, okay, where are we going to get it? So we wanted both to have the tattoo also in the same place. And it was hard for us to find areas that are available for the both of us, because where I have a free spot, he is tattooed, and the other way around. Like, for example, I thought that we would get like tattoos here or something, but this area for him is covered and all that. And then I think we got to the point where we saw, I think on Pinterest, where people like tattoo rings. And I was like, hey, why don't we get the tattoo on our ring finger and just like on this side, because his fingers are tattooed, so like on the inside of the finger. And he liked that idea, and we set on that. And because it's like tiny line work and it's quick and simple, and it would be just perfect. Also, yeah, because it's small, it's there's less place for error, if you know what I mean. So also to take safety precautions, we also like discussed with Emīls that he wouldn't like wrap our fingers with cling film and stuff, but he would have the second skin prepared, like the dermalize or what it's called, just to like have it on our fingers, so it's like not visible from afar, but like the tattoo is still protected. And yeah, so the day came, and we got tattooed right after the ceremony. So right after the ceremony, we like had drinks and had cake, and then afterwards, while our guests were getting settled into the place and everything, we went, just the two of us and our witnesses, if that's what you want to call them, I guess. And Emīls had everything set up beforehand and like sanitized everything. Yeah, everything was sterile. Like he found a little like table where he like wrapped everything, and he did everything to have it as clean as possible. And he also had already the stencils ready, and everything was prepared, and everything went smoothly. And the tattoo session itself took like 20 minutes for the both of us at best, I think. Like we weren't rushing it, so yeah, just because the tattoo is small and it was quick. So I think, yeah, I remember like, yeah, my husband went first. Like he just put his ring up a little bit, and then like, yeah, Emīls put the stencil on, and then just got it quickly tattooed, and then put the second skin over it, and then it was my turn. And yeah, it was pretty painful, because I mean, it's the fingers, but also I had so much adrenaline in me that I was like, I didn't even like focus on that whatsoever. I was just so excited about the whole thing. And I think that this is such a cool souvenir from the day, besides the fact that, I mean, we have rings and we're married and everything, but like this is a tiny cool like souvenir from that specific day. Like it wasn't done on any other day, it was done on that day. So yeah, I think it's cool and unique in a way. I don't know if there's anyone, I bet there is people out there that have gotten tattoos on their wedding day. I don't think it's like unique and never done before. But yeah, like for us, it just felt right because I mean, we're both tattooed, our friends are tattoo artists. It just, everything fit well. So the act itself also was very in place. So that's how we got our matching tattoos. And I'm telling this story just to clarify it, so people don't think that either we did it ourselves or we had some random person do it. So no, we had a professional do it. And I mean, if that's something you want to do for your wedding day, just make sure that you're possible to either hire a tattoo artist or something and have it done, but also like take into account that maybe your wedding day isn't the best time to get tattooed, unless like it's not a huge party and it's just the two of you. And like weddings are different, it's not always a massive party, and I know that. My goal was to tell the story also to just clarify to people that this wasn't just like a random idea on the spot. Like we thought about it and it was done properly. And yeah, it's not something to play around. Like you shouldn't do this on a whim, like, oh, okay, well, my friend has a tattoo machine in his pocket, let's do it. Like that's not safe in any occasion, not only a wedding. But yeah, like if that's something you want to do, just think about it beforehand and have everything sorted. But yeah, at the same time, I wouldn't recommend it, which is funny because that's something we did. But it's like I can be responsible for myself, but I can't be responsible for anybody else, and I don't want to put crazy ideas into anybody else's head. So yeah, it's just take this into account that yeah, our best man was a professional tattoo artist, and that's why he agreed to do everything, and he sanitized everything, so it was safe. And also afterwards, we didn't try to do anything to infect the tattoo, so we had like the second skin on our fingers. So yeah, we try to protect it as well as possible. Also because it's tiny, there's less room for error and infection, but still it's a tattoo, it's an open wound, so just had to like take these things into account. So yeah, that's what's up. That's how we did it. And the way it looks now, I don't know if you can see it. I mean, for a finger tattoo, it's holding up pretty well because, you know, like how finger tattoos and palm tattoos are, they like fade a lot. And sometimes I just don't stick into the skin, since the skin on the hands is just a lot thicker and it's a lot harder to have the ink sit in the skin and have it in the right layer and position. But Emīls did a great job. I just have like a tiny bit of fallout on the side, and I think we're gonna get that fixed. My husband also has like a tiny bit of fallout, so yeah, we're both gonna have that fixed at some point, but all in all, it looks really good anyway. That's how we got tattoos on our wedding day, and I think it was pretty cool, and it's a really nice memory. And I remember us going like later to meet our guests. The people that noticed, or the people that we told that we got matching tattoos, were like, oh, where can I get a matching tattoo? And like, oh, I also want to do it. So yeah, if you're doing something like this, just do it just the two of you. You don't want your entire guest list getting tattoos after that. It's just a bad idea. Like, yeah, just think about it. It's not a good idea. If you have a hired tattoo artist for the day, okay, but like, since our tattoo artist was our best man, we didn't want him to work in the entire evening. That would be freaking crazy and just awful. So yeah, we just did it, just the two of us, and I'm happy it was like that, and I'm happy that we did it, and it's a cool thing and a cool story. I'm saying this for the 100th time, but that was the story of how we got matching tattoos on our wedding day. If you did like this video, please leave me a like, subscribe. Please leave a comment as well if you have anything to say. And I think I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.